Hello guys, Kothos here with my annoying automatons tier list. So I put this together in a way that I find the robots that are annoying. So we'll start here at Don't Bother Me. So down there on the left we got ourselves just the regular Devastators. Yeah, I don't find those guys very annoying. They're pretty easy to deal with. The gun that they use barely even affects you when it shoots. They have a hard time hitting you. If they do hit you, they'll do a little bit of damage, but for the most part, just light them up with whatever primary you have right in the waist, and they go right down. They're not really much of an issue. The next there, we got the Commander robots, the guy with the sword and the pistol. He is a little annoying when he runs after you and stuff, but for the most part, they're very easy to take care of. Just shoot them once or twice, they go down. So next up there we got the MG Raider. So most of the time they don't bother me very much, but I did put them up here also on the slightly annoying, because every once in a while, man, them guys will just get lucky and they'll absolutely light you up with a stream of bullets and take you down. It doesn't happen very often, but when it does, it is definitely annoying. So I put them on both sides there, just to represent that. So next up there, we got ourselves the rocket launcher guys. Those guys anymore, they barely ever even hit me. I don't even take them out until the last, unless I'm worried about a bot drop, and I take them out right away. That's about the only annoying thing they really do, is shoot their little flares up in the air. Other than that, they're a cakewalk, nothing to worry about. Next up, we got the regular Striders. I find those guys very easy to take care of. Just shoot them right in their waist or throw a grenade on them, they go right down. Barely ever have a problem with them guys. So next up on slightly annoying, you see where I got the SMG guy and then the MG Raider. Both of them guys can be slightly annoying for the reason I said before. Every once in a while they'll get lucky and just absolutely light you up. And sometimes they'll even kill you with that burst of SMG fire. So yeah, I'll put them on slightly annoying. They ain't too difficult to deal with, but every once in a while they'll make me shake my fist. Ooh, you bastards. Next up there, we got ourselves the flamethrower guys. So the flamethrower guys, I find them slightly annoying. When the flame gets on you, it makes it so you can't see much of anything. But other than that, they're pretty much the same way as the rest of the troopers. Just light them up with whatever primary you have and they'll go right on down. Then over here we got the Shield Laser Devastator from the new Incinerator Core. I find them guys aren't very much of a trouble. Those lasers they have, they rarely ever hit me with them. And even when I do, they don't seem to do much damage. Now they do tend to light you on fire, but it's not as bad as like the Shotgun Devastator, which we'll definitely get to him later. So let's move on up to mildly annoying. So here on mild annoying, the only one I have is the cannon towers. Now for the most part, as a person who uses a recoilless rifle, I have no problem whatsoever taking out the cannon towers. But every once in a while when you didn't notice one, or for some reason you decided not to shoot it, and all of a sudden it just locks onto you for no reason, they can definitely be annoying. And they send you into that ragdoll state, and even when you get behind cover and stuff, it'll tend to blow you out of it. But for the most part, you can just take them out well before they ever have a chance to do that. So up next on pretty damn annoying, we'll go with the Hawks first. We got the standard Hawk there, and then we got the Flame Hawk next. Those two Hawks, if you don't bring something that can take down heavies, they can be extremely annoying. But for the most part, if you have a thermite grenade, recoilless rifle, something like that, just hit them a few times, they'll go right down. One thing that sucks about them though is if you're unloaded or something like that, they will chase you down ruthlessly. And especially the Flame Hawk there with his buzzsaw and flames, he'll just run up to you and freaking chop you up. So they can get pretty darn annoying there. The next one, oh, you know this guy's annoying, the Rocket Devastators. Now they're not as bad as they used to be. It used to be they would just constantly spam the rockets and you would just go into a ragdoll state and never be able to stand up. If it was back then, I would have put them at the very top. But the way they are now, they're not so bad. They're just pretty damn annoying. They'll still do the same thing where they shoot their rockets and ragdoll you, but it's not constant over and over again. So you actually have a chance to stand up and shoot them. Alright, so next is the tanks. I only put one picture of the tank there, but I feel like they all deserve to be in this spot. Tanks can be very annoying because they're somewhat difficult to kill. Just aim for the turret with a cordless rifle, some other big weaponry, and it'll take about in one shot. But if they catch you napping, they can definitely ruin your day. Like the tank right there in the picture has a machine gun on it that just never stops shooting. It's like a really fast burst, and if it hits you, you're going down. And the same with the shredder tanks. They have that burst of anti-aircraft fire that they shoot you with, and it absolutely wrecks your day. But for the most part, though, they're slow, and as long as you hide behind something, you can usually go be pretty safe. Next up there, and pretty damn annoying, is the factory striders. So I put them down here because I don't find them to be super annoying. For the most part, they're not super fast, so you can just kind of sit back behind cover and light them up. As a person who uses a cordless rifle, I usually shoot the main gun off first, so once you do that, they become pretty helpless at range. Now, if they manage to get close to you with them machine guns underneath their chin, they can definitely hurt you. But other than that, you know, they're fairly easy to take out. Just shoot them in the face with a couple of cordless rifle rounds, get some thermite grenades up there. Anything like that usually will do the trick. If you have something like the autocannon, you can just shoot the machine guns and the turret off, and it's basically just walking around helpless. So next on the list, you probably can't see it too great on there, but that is a infantry guy on a turret. If you ever go into a base, you'll see them guys around on little machine gun turrets. Those guys, I find them pretty darn annoying. If you miss one, well, usually I'll run around the outside and snipe them off, but every once in a while you'll miss one. If those guys manage to see you and you're within their arc of fire, man, they will light you up. And that will kill you very quickly too. A lot of times if you just fire in their direction when they're shooting, it'll make their aim go a lot worse. But yeah, if they catch you unaware, ooh, I hate you bastards. Next up, we got the rocket striders. So I could have put them up on one, stupidly annoying, but I'm going to keep them where they are because for the most part, I don't find them all that bad. All you gotta do is shoot them right on the rocket, they'll go down. If not, shoot them right in the waist with medium armor penetration, they'll go down, or chuck a contact grenade on them. They ain't super hard to deal with, but that stupid rocket attack they have, if it just lands anywhere near you, it'll send you ragdolling all over the place. That's the main reason why I put them on pretty darn annoying. So let's go up to stupidly annoying. So yeah, these are the enemies that'll definitely make you shake your fist and say, ooh, I hate you guys. First up there, we got the gunship. Now, they're not nowhere near as bad as they used to be, but they're still pretty darn annoying. If you don't have something to take them down with, they're really annoying. Just constantly flying around, machine gunning you, and then the rocket strikes will ragdoll the heck out of you. So yeah, I'm sure that they deserve to be right exactly where they are. Stupidly annoying. Next up, we got the mortars. So I'm sure you guys experience the same thing I have when the mortar starts shooting at you. The guy starts yelling, "You are in range of enemy artillery." That's what actually the most annoying thing about the artillery is. I rarely ever get killed by them. You just look up in the sky and you can see where they're going to land. Just avoid that area. But I put them up there just for that stupid line that guy says all the time. Oh, I hate that freaking line. So next up, I put the new Flame Hawks up and stupidly annoying. They definitely are with that grenade attack. That thing, it seems to be fairly accurate. If you're behind cover, they'll shoot it at you and you have to get out of cover to freaking avoid it. So I find them stupidly annoying. Now they die just as easy as any other Hawk. But yeah, just that flame attack and them flamethrowing you all the time, and they seem fairly fast as well, so I find them stupidly annoying. They're not super difficult to deal with, but just very annoying. Alright, so let's go up to the FU column. So all of these guys here, I actually definitely hate. So the first up there, we got the Berserkers. Berserkers are those guys with chainsaws that run around and constantly chainsaw you in the back. They're like crazy silent, so you never hear them coming. In fact, every time I play on the normal robots, I'm constantly looking all around myself just to make sure them guys ain't coming for me. And if I see them in a base, I'll pick them off first before I go after anything else, just so that I don't have to deal with them later. Those guys definitely make me say, fuck you, robot. They drive me crazy. And then, of course, next one up there is the Shotgun Devastator. Both of them pictures are pictures of the Shotgun Devastator. I just wanted to put one up there of the flames being shot out. Those guys are definitely fuck you robots. They will one-shot you if you're at close range, almost guaranteed. And every once in a while, they'll shotgun you at long range. Every single pellet that they hit you with sets you on freaking fire. The way the incinerator cores Devastators are set up, for whatever reason, they seem harder to hit in the face than the normal Devastators. Could just be me, but I found them to be just a little bit harder to hit. And that makes them just even that much more worse because I'm sitting there trying to get their fucking face and they're sitting there just absolutely lighting me up with shotgun blasts. And it's like you'll see groups of like 3 to 6 of them. And when there's like 5 or 6 of them, it's like literally impossible. The only thing you can do is throw grenades in there or follow a strategy down on them to get rid of them. Absolutely infuriating. Fuck you, Shotgun Devastators. Ooh, I hate you guys. But alright guys, so that's my tier list for annoying robots. Hope you guys enjoyed. Feel free to let me know what your annoying robots are down there in the comments. I'm sure everyone wouldn't rank them necessarily this way. But until I see you next time, this is Skull Admiral Kothos saying goodbye and hope you guys have lots of fun spreading democracy out there.